but nothing has changed. All of them are still doing the same thing. They are staying at the same place, and nothing has changed much. So what I want to tell you from this is that it's just our fear of unknown, that oh, what will happen in these 1 month or 2 weeks if I take a break from my job. A lot of things may change at workplace. This project, how will this be handled by someone new, and all such things, that once I come back, will I be able to uh, come back and start from the same point where I left, or will I be able to keep up with the new things which must have happened by then. But let me assure you, you have all the capabilities to do whatever you want to do. If you want to go on a break for a week or 2 days or 3 days, just go, and once you come back, you have the potential to start from where you left, or probably to start afresh. Today I would like to share with all of you the things which I have learnt here, and which will help me in being a good coordinator for the self-help group which is running in Pune. Before I came here, I never really knew that a coordinator can make a self-help group meetings interesting. He can conduct meetings in such a way that people feel like coming back to SHG again and again, and get involved in the meetings creatively, contribute to the meetings. I always used to think that the job of a coordinator is to write an agenda and send it to all the members with the venue details and the timings, so that people know where this week's meeting is, and then go there and just make sure that we follow the agenda. And what happened after a while, that the agenda became monotonous. Week after week, the agenda used to remain the same. We used to do the same activities again and again, and I believe that is the reason why there was a fluctuation in the attendance in each meeting, and also the number of people attending the meetings were very less compared to the number of members we had. And of course, there were some members who have never come to the meetings till now, so you can't blame me for their absence, because they haven't attended any meeting, so they don't even know what's going on. So today I would like to share the things which I have learnt here. Like, a coordinator has to keep on learning, has to keep on being updated with the new information, the latest technologies, the technology which can help us, and also be very creative in conducting self-help group meetings. He has to think out of the box. He has to create new activities, games, which directly or indirectly help in our speech, changing our attitudes toward ourselves, towards other people who stammer. Let me give you an example. The activities which we used to do in Pune SHG for around 2 to 3 months continuously were, come, introduce yourself, and after the round of introduction we used to give 5 minutes to each of the members to recite a prepared speech. After that it was the turn of question answer round, then discussion round where we used to discuss a few things, and one or more two activities, and that's it. And this was the routine for a very, very long time. And as I see now, this must have made all the meetings very boring after a while, because there was no innovation, there was nothing which made the meetings interesting. We, the members and I, used to just go there, speak and come back, and that's it. And what I have learned here after staying and working with Sachin for last 3 months is that we can practice our speech goals by doing a lot of creative activities. For example, let me start with introductions. In introductions, what we can do, we can first introduce ourselves, and in the next round the person sitting next to us can introduce the person, his neighbor, and that helps in increasing our listening skills, that helps in making us good listeners. Another thing we need to focus on is taking your time while someone asks you a question. So this can be done by having a plate full of biscuits, and when we are doing this question answer round, when someone asks a question, the other person, before answering the question, can eat that biscuit from a plate, chew it, swallow it, and then answer it. So this makes this activity a bit more interesting, and simultaneously everyone learns how to be patient. Like, there is no way out, he has to eat the biscuit and then only speak. So, and one more activity is role play, where we can enact a drama in front of some audience, and we can practice it, rehearse it week after weeks, and once everybody has learned their lines and know their character, we can stage that drama for our friends, our family members. We can invite them, and these are the small things which, if every SHG coordinator learns, he can make the meetings more fun-filled, more effective, and people would like to come back to SHG again and again.